Yeah, good evening, guys. This is Martha Resin with Imani Steven with Honorable Blessing in the house. Today is another day again where we're going to have a show on how you can actually start a business with less than 800 euros. So please, guys, I just wanted to just get ready as she comes in. I'm going to introduce her right away now. Then we'll just do some preambles. Please share this on your walls as we kick off the show today. Hello,
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
how you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay, so we
Okay.
are going to start off immediately now because we're already 9 minutes behind schedule. So just introduce yourself again because of those who don't really know you. Then we'll start off. Please share the video, give us some likes, give us a thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Aro Blessing, an agronomist. So, since the past 2 weeks, we've been having this program. I was here 2 weeks ago, and I was here last week, and I'm here today. I pray and hope that you enjoy today's episode.
Yeah. What are we going to talk about today? What is the plan for today's teaching? People want to know.
Okay, as you guys already know, this program, we are using this platform to expose us to business ideas, businesses that you can set up with less than $100 or €100, or even without nothing. For those who are just joining us, I know you'll be surprised that is that possible, because we already know that $100, €100 is not up to 60,000 naira. So how can you set up a business that will yield so much profit with an amount less than that, considering how devalued our naira has become in recent times? Yes, yes, it's very possible, and that's the reason we are having this program, to expose you. And I pray that at the end of today's episode, you'll be wowed and amazed at another shocking business idea that we'll be sharing today. So previously, we spoke about the recycling of plastic waste. We took our time to explain the different stages of the plastic waste, how you can come in, and that's actually a business you can set up with zero capital. And we brought a guest in who is running the business. We brought her in last week. So today we are going to be talking about dry date powder. Dry date. Please, I don't know if you know what is date. Please show us the picture of the date fruit, the date fruit. The date fruit, I don't know, most of us know about, not the powder one, the fruit itself.
Okay. Then I need to go back there. Just 1 minute, please.
Okay. For those of us that live in Nigeria, we all know these fruits. I don't know what is being called in Hausa language. No, not this one, not this picture. Not this picture. Yes, exactly. This is date. I believe you all know these fruits. You know the date fruits. These Hausa people, they hawk it around. There's this popular Hausa granuts that is like granite. There's also like coconuts that are very small, and it has some creamy, milky taste when you chew them. And then you have some shaft in your mouth after chewing. Yes. So the Hausa guys that sell that, they also sell this date along. If you know, you know this date, you know what we're talking about. Please just say hi. I know the date fruits and all. So they are called date fruits, DATES, date fruits. So you see, this fruit is actually something you can process, and with time, your business will grow haywire. Lest I forget, we are always going to talk about innovative business ideas here. Dangote today did not just start from where he is today. We all understand that the uncle gave him 5 million naira about so many years ago. The truth is, there are so many people you will still give 100 million naira to this day, and after a year, they will come back with so many stories because they are not prepared, they are not ready. Surely, those of you that live in the diaspora, I know you must have experienced this times without number, trying to set up your siblings back home, and at the end of the day, they are unable to run the businesses you set up for them. So the reason for this is because they are not prepared. They said opportunity means with preparation is equals to success. So when you are prepared and an opportunity comes, the success is inevitable. So don't look at these business ideas like, what is all this? Does this make sense? But if you have a broad way of thinking, you are somebody with vision, you'll be able to see the bigger picture with little things like this that we're talking about today. So back to the date fruits, it has a lot of nutritional value. Do you know that you can actually process dates, these fruits, you can process it and use it in place of sugar? Yes, hello. For those of us that have eaten it, you can testify that it has a very sugary taste. So you can process dates into powder form and use it in place of sugar. Instead of you putting sugar in your pap, in your coffee, in your tea, in whatever thing you do with sugar, you can process dates and use it in place of sugar, even in place of honey, because we have adulterated honeys everywhere now. It's almost impossible for you to get the organic and real honey from the bee. So most of the honeys we have today, they are fabricated, just like the palm wine that we have today. In fact, I saw a place some time ago in the east where they were mixing chemical to produce palm wine. So this is what we also have with the honey today. It has been seriously adulterated. So you can also use this date powder in place of honey and in place of sugar. And it is very good, very efficient for those with diabetes. Take note of the market's value. Patients with diabetes, when people have diabetes, they tell you, oh, don't take sugar, don't take mineral, don't take this. And the body somehow still needs sugar basis.
Yeah.
Date,
Okay. Can you hear me now?
yes, I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead.
Date is a very safe fruit that you can put in your meal. It has some tendency to slow the diabetic process in your body. Yes, that is date. Then for babies, from 8 months old babies, date is over super for them. In fact, it's advisable that you put date powder in their everyday meal on a daily basis. That is date. So now you will talk about, you'll now be wondering, okay, what is the processing like? Remember, this program is setting up a business with less than $100 or €100. And like we did with the plastic waste, there's always a level for you to start. If you want to start from the top, it's good. If you want to start little, it's also fine. But the point is, try to invest in innovative businesses that can grow very fast, businesses that can grow across the country, not businesses that you cannot open two branches. It should be businesses that have the tendency to grow And you know, when it comes to food, anything that has to do with food, it is easily sellable. So back to how you can spend $100 for processing it. It's very easy. You see these fruits, you break it open. I don't know if you can swap the pictures for me so I tell you the particular picture that I want.
Which one do you want now?
The one that the fruits were broken in pieces. No? Yes. This is the date fruits. All you need to do is to open it up. When you open it up, you know there is a wooden seed inside. Take out the seed. Then the part that is inside the seed, that are used to dry. When you is very well dried, you grind them. After grinding them, it turns to powder form. Please take me to the first picture of the powder form of dates. Yes. After grinding them, this is what you will get. It is that simple. And just like this, you can put them in your meal and you start consuming them. So, but you cannot sell them like this in the market because people will not want to patronize you packaging them like this. So, please, sir, I want you to show us those package packs that I sent. You see this packaging? You can just be changing the pictures, sir. You can use packages like this to package them. Yes, you can use packages like this to package them. This is how it comes. This is how the plastic packaging comes. Then you can place your own design on them. After placing your own design on them, that is when you will get those other ones that are in colors. You are the one that will place your designs on them, and it will interest you to know that this packaging you are looking at here doesn't cost more than 50 naira per one, including the design you will put on it and the packaging itself. It does not cost more than 50 naira. They come in different sizes. So if you want to buy a very bigger size of it, then the price will also increase. So we are going to work with the smallest one that is about 50 naira. When you buy this and you are able to blend and grind your dates, I believe that they should be able to fill up the, and when you fill it up with
I think we're having network problem with her from the back there.
not me really, my network is stable. Okay,
Yes,
so can you hear me now?
we can hear you now.
Okay, so like I was saying about the plastic packaging, you see, I was trying to analyze what one of the package will cost. If you buy it for 15 naira and you use about 30 naira dates, you fill it in with about 30 naira dates and you seal, then maybe you can sell for 150 naira, where you'll be making almost 100% profit. But remember that there are logistics. So maybe you have staffs that you are paying for electricity, blah, 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 everything embedded in it. But how can you spend $100 to set this up? You that don't have money to start big in a way that your products will be in the market, this is what you will do. Buy date as much as 5,000 naira from these Hausa people. Buy it from them, de-seed them, chop them into pieces, blend them, buy this packaging, spend another 5,000 to buy this packaging, seal them, fill them up and seal them. Start selling to your family members and your friends, your church members, your colleagues, your or them. I always tell you about prudency and consistency. So when you invest 10,000 naira in this business as it's made, or even if it's 5,000 you are starting with, and you say you're able to make 10,000 naira, you can save and then you restock. This time around with a higher demand, if you sold for 20,000, you restock for 18,000. When you sell for 18,000 again and maybe you've made 36,000, you restock for 30,000 or so, and then you make 60,000. It keeps going. All of this that I'm saying is not like it is this easy, because for you to sell this product to people, you need to be able to convince them about the benefits of using dates. And trust me, I use them myself at some point, until I stop having the product. So when you when people start using this product, you are saving, you are making money, you are increasing your capital investment by the day, every now and then. You see that a day will come where you will be able to get a proper blending and grinding machine where the fabrication always comes in. Then you package your stuffs, you get the proper NAFDAC requirements, and your product will be everywhere in the market. I'm going to share an idea with you today that a friend of mine did while she was marketing her product. I have this friend who is from Ghana. There was a time we had one exchange program in Ghana. That was in 2019. She produces pad. She produces this menstrual pad. So according to her, it's not easy for you to produce pad and your product will break into the market. Like in Nigeria here, we already have the always pad that is well known. Then we have the lady care also, you know. So it wasn't easy for her to get her product into the market. So this was what she said she did. Because if you want to break out of poverty, you have to open your brain and start thinking, and thinking very smart. You need to start thinking ruggedly for businesses. She said she will arrange her friends, they will put her parts on the head, they will start hawking inside the market. While they are hawking, then they will go from shop to shop. Those wholesaler retailers, you have to be able to supply them. She will go to them and tell them, please buy my product, buy this product, is very good, is a new product in town. They will tell you that no, nobody buys this product, this is the product that they already know. She said she was giving it to them on credit base, that they should just keep it in their shops. She said what most of them will do, they will go and keep it inside their shop. They will never put it outside where people can see it, because they already believe that the product will not go far. So she will gather her friends, they'll go to the market. They already know those shops that they deliver those things to. They will go there and start asking, please, you have this pad? That person will not say, oh, I think I have the pad. This pad is very good though. They will buy like one pack from them. They will go to another shop. They will buy another pack. They will go to another shop. They will buy them from those people that she supplied to. She said she will start calling her friends. Those retailers will be the one to. She said they will start calling her for more stock. It's okay. So they will start calling her for more stock, for restocking. They will call her to say, madam, please, we need more of that your pad though. She said she will still take it to them, supply them. She will organize another set of her friends again to go back to those shops to buy those packs in cartons. She said that was how she was rolling it over and over. Before you knew it, these retailers, they began to display her products. They were not just displaying her products. When their customers come, maybe their customer is buying always pad, they will also introduce it to their customer to say, customer, you dey buy always? This other product in new is cheaper, very good. That way they buy am. They started marketing it for her. As at 2015, she was already in business big time. She was well known in Ghana at about 2015. And she was young, she was less than 30 about that time. So why I shared that story was to motivate us so that you don't start thinking, oh, where do I start marketing from? That little piece of story that I just shared with you never can tell how many times she got depressed, how many times she became frustrated, how many times she almost gave up, but she never did. She kept on pushing. Today, her product is a household name product in Ghana. So when you start up these dates, you should be able to devise a market strategy that you'll be able to sell your products. Trust me, people are yet to exploit the benefits of these dates. People are yet to exploit all the good things that can come out from the processing of dates. So date is a powerful fruit that can be used to in place of sugar and even honey. And health-wise, it has great benefits and it's very good for babies. It makes the baby grow very well. It fights their immune system. It prevents the babies from getting all manner of diseases. That is why it is advisable that babies from 8 months that you should include dates in their meal. So I think for now, okay, like I was saying earlier on, when you've been able to grow to a certain stage, because when you are setting up a business, for those of us that are carrying files around, that are looking for jobs, that do not have jobs, so you can actually sell your phone. Yes, I tell people sometimes some people come to me and tell me, oh, they just need 100,000, they want to set up this, they want to set, and they are using iPhone. I tell them, sell your iPhone and use Nokia first. When you set up your business and it is booming, you can buy this iPhone. I tell them I cannot buy human hair. I only started buying this one like 3 years ago. Even when I was a millionaire, I don't spend 50,000 naira on my head. So when you are setting up a business, you have to shut the door to any form of material things and focus on your business. And do you know that when your friends and families, they see the zeal in you, they see the passion in you, automatically you start seeing support from left and right. So we should learn to invest in innovative business ideas. Like I always say, I'm not always happy when I drive around the city of Benin. All we have around is hotels, beer parlors, boutiques, salons, and all. We don't have industries. You and I can create industries that can create good employment, lasting employment, not just a place for relaxation. We should be able to build industries that at the end of the day, people can get a very sound employment and probably get a very good retirement package. So if there's any question, please, on the date fruit, feel free to ask. I hope today's one was interesting, like I said. So please feel free to ask Mr. Steven. You can still ask me any question.
Okay, guys, if there's any question, please just throw it down here. I think what she is just trying to put across to us is this: you can actually start from somewhere instead of creating unnecessary, what's it called, problem on the street of Benin. So these things
Yes,
are very affordable. They are very available that you can easily just go pick it up and start the processing. Okay, it's not just about the economic value. Also, it also have an health value. Like you said, it helps to fight diabetics. It's very good for children that are growing and all that and that. So that shows that while you are making money, also you are also trying as much as possible to also save lives and create a very
yes,
healthy uh, living. So
yes.
I will encourage every one of you to jump into this very particular opportunity and get this started. This will not, it's not going to, it's not going to be as rough as the first one we did last week and last 2 weeks, which is on
Yeah.
the recycling. This one you can easily do it and just employ somebody to carry it around town for you if you don't want to ride around.
Yes.
Somebody say, can a business do well if there is no electricity? I think you have to answer that. Can a business do well if there is no electricity?
When it comes to electricity issue, everyone is affected with electricity in this country. If we all complain about electricity, nobody will set up businesses. Even the people that produces chin chin, they use electricity. Those that produces cake, they use electricity. Those that produces plantain chips, they use electricity. So like I said, if everybody wants to keep thinking of electricity in this country, you will never set up your business. Like for those of us who lives in Edo State, in Benin City in particular, we already know that they have a rotational system of this BDC, like 3 hours in, 3 hours off. So you can actually plan your production activity around that if you cannot afford the generator or fuel. You see, things are so expensive in this country because of these factors. Because by the time you include the money for fuel, for servicing and all those things into it, your product can no longer be cheap the way it is supposed to be cheap. So whoever asked that question, electricity affects every business in this country. Even the fuel business, the filling station, they run gen almost 24 hours. So if everybody should start thinking about how electricity will affect their business, nobody will run any business in this country. So the way you plan your activity, like I know what time they take our light and what time is being brought back. I already know when to iron press my clothes, do whatever I need to do with electricity before the time it goes off. So electricity shouldn't be a base for, because most of these business ideas I will be sharing, I doubt if there will be any of them that you can do without electricity. But that should not be a reason for you not to attempt to start.
So someone you asked a very important question here. Where can we get consistent supply of the fruit? That is very, very important. Because not to start this
Yes,
week, next week I can't get the supplies.
yes, good question.
So do you have an answer to that?
Yes, I do. I was supposed to talk about it while I was pitching the business idea.
Okay.
You see this date in the north. In fact, what should I use to describe it now? In fact, they throw it on the floor in the north. It's everywhere in the north that it doesn't even have value. They don't have value for it. That is why even in the south here, on the streets, in the markets, you see them okay. So when you are looking for constant supply, if you are in Benin, I don't know of other places, please don't mind me if you are not in Benin, but I can tell you what to also do if you are not in Benin. You can go to Lagos streets. Towards the end of Lagos streets from Oba Market there, you will see where all these houses, where they have the police station there, the mosque, those houses selling potato, beans. They have lots and lots of dates there.
Oh, I think that is a network problem right now for her. I think this is a very good business idea for those of us whose brothers are actually or sisters are actually in Nigeria, in Benin, not doing so much. So you can really just tell them, I have a business idea for you. Go start this up. I think that would be workable. So you continue at where they can get this constant supply.
Okay. When you get to Lagos street, you see about one or two of them selling it in bags, not in wheelbarrows this time. You can talk to them. How do you supply this from the north for me? You make arrangements with them and Have about 2 or 3 of them that you make arrangements with. If you buy with this one this week, buy with the other one next week, buy with the other one next 2 weeks, so that you don't depend on one person forever. So each of them we think is every 3 weeks you are ordering dates, not knowing that is every week you are ordering dates. If it's every month, so buy from this one this month, buy from the other one next month, buy from the other one next 2 months. And that is as easy as that. Anything you want from the north, just go to where they sell it in bulk. Talk to the sellers there. They will always supply you. And the interesting thing is that answer people, I'm sorry to say, I don't know, don't misquote this. They are the nicest Nigerians that we have when it comes to business and honesty. If not for the fact that I don't talk about religion and every other things that we hear about them, so when it comes to businesses, they're always honest. You don't even need to pay beforehand like the Igbos they do. If you have a customer at Onitsha, he must always receive his alert before he will package your goods and send down to you. So, but answers, if you just tell them, my friend Aboki, Megida, I need 10 bags, I need 1 bag, they bring it down to your doorstep before payment. So it's very easy to source for them.
Okay, guys. So it's not a very difficult one. Get in contact with the houses around your area, then you can easily get them across to your doorstep. Like I said before, she came back to the studio. I said, if you have families, you have brothers and sisters who are always dependent on you, wanting you to send them money here and there, please just tell them you have a business for them. So this is not going to cost you so much to start off. Let us start. Let us go and sell it. Let us try to market it and see how much they can be able to make from it. Because in the world where we live in today, if we don't begin to put this business, idea in the minds of people, we cannot be able to go anywhere. Okay,
Yes,
because people are actually discouraging our people from investing home.
yes.
The many people in diaspora, and that really gets me pissed off. There's many of us who are on social media today says investing in Nigeria is a risk. Okay, I want to say I live in diaspora, and by the grace of God, I'm planning to return back home because I think after close to 20 years in under man's land, I need to start thinking of developing my own state or my own country, as the case may be. But right, it's going to be my own state first because being here, you are completely unproductive. The potential you are exhibiting is very, very low compared to what you would do when you are back home. Okay, you just want someone who lives in the city and try to go to the village. People are going to, because you have so much idea than the people living in the village. That's how it is for those of you living abroad. You've seen a lot of things. You've seen packaging like she was bringing up right now. A lot of things that you can take back home, and that can become source of uh, of uh, of income for you. Okay. For example, when I came back this year, I was in Lagos. I went to an hotel, this Westview Hotel, and I went to check to their
Okay.
list. I saw them. They said they have carbonara pasta. We're like, okay. I said, okay. I was like, because as a chef, I'm like, okay, can I get carbonara, please? But they brought me something different, anyways. So I was laughing. I told the guy that this is not carbonara. Next time, don't say this is carbonara, please. Okay, but that even that in innovative alone gives you some level of uh, of joy that, oh, this guy who actually went, and it was there I found out that the owner actually lives in Canada.
Yeah.
So he brought the idea that he had in Canada to Nigeria. And do you know that they ordered that very particular pasta more than any other food in that place? And it's very expensive. A plate of pasta is 5,000 naira.
Packaging.
A plate of pasta is 5,000. Whereas if you are eating fufu and egusi, you pay 3,500. Okay, guys, okay, somebody's asking a question, a very good question here. So can this be combined with other products to enrich the byproduct?
Exactly. That's why it's very possible. That's why you need to do your research. Most of the things that we consume today, let's use even the pasta as an example. We have the semovita, we have the yam pando, we have these things in the market today that we eat. People actually took their time, they did research on them, and they came up with a very good product. Of course, you can, you can check out those. You can you can analyze any kind of if it's a fruit or something else you can think of, but it should be organic as well so that it doesn't affect the value of the date itself. So like we have chips. For so many years we're having, I like to talk very local, because when we are through with all these small business ideas that you can start small, maybe we'll start talking about this very lucrative one. So by that time, you will see me talking very big again. So I will use plantain chips as an example. We call it kpekere. For so many years, while growing up as a child, I only knew kpekere as the unripe one being fried. It was later on they started having the ripe fried one. But today, what we have with the plantain chips, we have peppered plantain chips, we have garlic and ginger plantain chips, we have salty plantain chips, we have turmeric plantain chips. These are innovative ideas. Like, I don't buy plantain chips today that are not peppered plantain chips. In fact, I move from one supermarket to another looking for chips that has pepper in it. So if there's anything you can combine with dates and still makes it fabulous, please, there's nothing wrong with it at all. This is the innovation that we're talking about. In fact, this is the best question I have been asked since I started this program. This is the best question. It means that somebody is already thinking. So this is the idea behind this program, that we should think out of the box. So it is a very good idea. You can carry out your practical analysis and see what you can combine with it. Sure, why not?
Okay, guys, let me tell you something. This is called brown sugar. If you have no brown sugar before, this is called brown sugar. Okay, it is called brown sugar. This is where they get the brown sugar actually came from. All they do, they have to put in the store from the sugar cane, how to do to this very particular date to create brown sugar. And it's very good. In most of the ice cream, that's why you see the white people, they eat a lot of sugar, yet they don't get fat, they don't get diabetes, because these are what they eat. Okay, as a chef who actually worked, in the restaurant, most of the ice cream we do are all done with this kind of sugar.
Yes.
Okay, guys, it has no so much carbohydrate as it is in the regular sugar that you
in the white sugar,
the white or the cube white sugar that you eat. So it has lesser carbohydrate in it.
yes,
It's also very very it has a lot of antibiotic in it because it's fruit. It's natural. So there's a lot of nutrient in it
yes,
also, because it's just a natural, herb or natural plant that you are eating. Just despite that, you have to not grind them. So it's very, very good in eating pap. Okay, if you eat pap a lot, this is good. It's good in drinking tea. Instead of putting in this very wrong what is it called? Honey that we are making today and not that and that. This you can easily do.
Sir, do you know?
Yeah, go
Whenever
ahead.
I have dates at home, because of the kind of tedious work I do, I put it inside water and I drink it, and I just have energy immediately. I'll put it inside water and drink, and I'll have energy. That's what I do with dates too. So you can use dates in so many ways. Instead of buying mineral
and you can also
and all that.
export it. It's very expensive in Europe.
Honestly, in fact, I didn't want to just go to that point, like I said, that we are dealing with starting small. In fact, the huge business prowess in this thing is too much. Of course, the Chinese people, they take most of our products here. They buy, the raw materials from us, take it to China to process and resell to us. Like I bought some peanuts. Is it peanuts they call it now, or cashew nuts? I bought cashew nuts today. I bought cashew nuts today. You see this cashew nuts? Where's the camera? Why is it running away? Okay, this cashew nuts now. We all know these cashew nuts, right?
Yeah.
Do you know that the Chinese people, they have a well that they sell in supermarkets? But our people here, the only thing they do is to peel the cashew nuts. Our people, the only thing they do is to peel the cashew nuts and put it inside bottle and tie the other part inside rubber bag and start selling. But when you go to supermarket, you will see branded cashew nuts. You will see some with pepper, you will see some with garlic, just like what the other man asked, what can be combined with the date. You know, and what they do is to just pay for, excuse me, packaging. They package it with one of those beautiful packs that we displayed for you earlier today. And then they start selling it as up in very expensive. And when you see them in the supermarket, you will prefer to buy their own than to buy this one. Initially, I was always buying those processed, those packaged cashew nuts. But later on in life, I just told myself I should be buying from these people on the streets just to support them. So the Chinese people, they take these products from us, they take it to their country, process them and package them, bring them back to us and sell very expensive. It's just
Okay.
a sad situation.
Yeah, that is a gospel truth right now, guys. You know why we decided to start doing this, to encourage, like we said, those of us who are living in diaspora, that we need to send home at least minimum of €100 every month to family back home. We can actually give them the €100 and tell them, look, guys, there's a business plan I have right now. You can do this, you can do that, and if possible, when you are home in Nigeria, take them to where they sell these things at Hausa quarters there, and buy the things based on what you have learned now. Just teach them how to do it, and here you go. Then you give them 200 euros instead of €100 to start off in a very big way. That's the
And
only
see
way.
how far they will go.
Yeah, and that's the only way we can be able to employ and also support the economy. The government
And
alone,
encourage,
no,
and also encourage our youth from being lazy.
lazy, waiting for those of us in diaspora. Okay, like she knows. If she knows now, she have been running around for me, since how many days now? I think over one week now. Since last week now, over there is a project we are yeah. I'm doing everything to make sure that I'm able to. I can go home and go and build a hotel and just remain there and do nothing. See, since that condition with suit and the barrel and write paper, make money. But how will I? Because being a hotel, you are not. You're not creating wealth.
Yes.
Very well. You're only allowing people to be slave to you forever. Because the people you are employing can never build an hotel with the mega salary you pay them. They can't. If somebody I pay 30,000 naira in a month, if you remove transport of 10,000, you remove that 20,000. You pay outside of 10,000, you remove that 10,000. The teller that is left, now God will save him. Whether he goes fee, the teller will reach him. Take
Exactly.
money till month ending. So that is it. But if I teach them how to farm, and maybe they're not working in this kind of factory, not open this kind of factory in Benin, they're not working there. Maybe after they have worked for some time,
their salary will increase. You
they
can take them to another state to establish an office. They start earning very fast.
Platform also haven't led the business. They can go and open their own. Even when they are working with me, they see this small one at the back of their room there, sell it to families and friends around them. So this is why we decided to come with this idea that you can actually become somebody without not so much waiting for the government to depend on you. Yeah, my brother, the government does not really know what they're losing. That's the truth.
At
That's what I am
all.
doing.
That's not the truth.
That's why I'm doing this, brother. This is the reason why I am doing what I'm doing. Because I so much love my state. I am not a politician. Okay, people might not like what I'm doing, and they might feel that I am exposing the government, unnecessarily. But that's not the truth. I'm actually telling the government there are business opportunities that it can actually engage the youth in that can boost the economy of the state. That is my job right now. And that is what I stand for. Okay? Now, having seen that of recycling that happened 2 weeks ago, it was amazing. They're going to clean the street for nothing. For nothing. If the people that are cleaning the street actually knows that they can sell those papers, those people sweeping the street, they'll be very happy making money, extra money from that.
Exactly.
If they really know that they can, those cellophanes, those plastic, water plastic, we throw inside the gutters that can be resold. There is money in it, my brother. I promise you, these people they will carry a big bag by themselves, be dropping it inside. They will not go and drop inside the drainages. They'll be giving them because they know they're going to sell it to someone tomorrow. So this is what we think we should be doing. Like this one, they just today right now. We can also make that possible. They are wasting this, or sometimes they throw it away when people don't buy. You can easily just go there and it's cheap for you to buy from these people. And start making good money from it. Do proper packaging, and most of the what is it called? Big supermarkets will be buying from you. You have a brand.
They buy it a lot.
If you have a brand, if you have a way of packaging it, it looks beautiful, it looks really workable, they will be buying it from you. We are in Europe, we've seen a lot of things. Like I said, when I was coming now, I'm going to also talk about farming, how to process chicken, how to process your egg. We sell our egg in a very raw way. One of these days, we're going to have like a front and back thing that we need to brand our egg beautiful. Now, we only, egg we buy in one. My plan is, by the grace of God, if I finally succeed in starting off my own farm, my eggs will be branded in 6, 12, 24, and 30. You're going to add a pack, branded 6. So when you're coming to my shop, you want to buy egg, you're going to say, okay, give me 6 eggs. I will not tie it on rubber bag.
Exactly.
I'm going to give you the pack. 6 already sealed, put together, beautiful, with a label on it. Because in this world, do you know the difference between chips and bakery? Who can tell me the difference between chips and bakery? Mr. Messi.
Sorry, sir. The difference between chips and bakery is packaging.
It's packaging. You got one of my guy here will ask question. It's just simple packaging. That's the difference between chips and bakery.
Open it up.
Even when they talk now, cashew nut and branded cashew. Now only package may be the difference. And you see this package now that is sell for less than 50 naira.
Yes. For one,
you cannot end up selling that thing for 300 naira.
Yes.
For one. Whereas, if you carry the thing the way it is to the market, nobody will even buy for 100 naira.
You are correct, sir.
So, the packaging you put in now will not make you to become rich overnight. That's why I am coming with a complete different idea on how things are being run in our country. So this is why we are doing what we are doing right now. That you can actually make so much from this if you are ready.
Yes.
To actually get involved. Winner one. Yes, I want to appreciate you. We do appreciate what you're doing. Our state will prosper very soon from this show. Yeah, that is my belief. That is my motto. That's why I am going home. When I get to, maybe I'm going to spend some time home so that I can be able to do what I'm doing and also do a video from home. So see that, okay, this man is not just talking. At least my daughter here knows what I am embarking on right now. The little I'm embarking on, she's aware. So I am just here trying to see how much I can do. Yes, sir. Look at what somebody said. This is true. Blessing, look at it. This is true. This is true. We're going to wrap up very soon. This is true. This is true.
You can imagine.
This is
Watermelon, true. Banana.
This is true. They depend practically on South America. They depend practically on South America because I know
and even we are always experiencing post-harvest waste with this food.
Because we should start thinking, what are we going to do the right way? Do you know they wanted to involve yam to United Kingdom? They rejected it. Yeah.
Why? Because not standard enough.
The sand that was in the yam was too much. The government does not understand how you can be able to wash out all those farms through a process that will make it clean and easy for exportation. Because with the sand in it, there's a lot of bacteria that is in it, which the white man will not get involved because of their environment, which is very, very clean. Okay, so there's a lot that we can easily do. Okay, even imagine somebody said even from US, the products we consume is from South America. Look, this place, he said in the US too, the product we consume here is from South America. Now, these guys do not have a more fertile land compared to what we have in Africa. Let me shock you. Do you know that in Sweden, pineapple we eat in Sweden is from South Africa? Pineapple we eat here is from South Africa. I think we have lost her because of the network. The pineapple we eat here is from South Africa. So guys, let us try as much as possible to put heads together and help our state to be able to be one of those states in Nigeria, because we are the most traveled, we are the most adventurous state in the entire federation of Nigeria. If we can be able to do something to kickstart this process, it will be very nice, guys. Don't listen to anyone that will say, "Oh, we can't do it," and Nigeria it is a risk, brother. There's no, if you want to go and do agriculture in Nigeria, there's no risk. There is no risk. The hotel they are building today, peradventure, if I succeed, for example, I succeed in having a farm. Let's say I succeed in having an animal husbandry farm. For example, I succeed in having an animal husbandry farm in Nigeria. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to every hotel in Benin. I will be supplying you this food if you don't have any supply yet. I'm going to drive my car to your domot and give you your food. We sign at the end of the month, you pay me. Or at the end of the week, you pay me. I supply you Monday to Sunday. On Monday the following week, we would have calculated how many supplies that I've made to you, then I get paid. This can actually reduce. You do this sugar, you package this sugar, like my sister just talked about now. Then you start to take it, you start telling this what is it called? This hotels, you make this sugar. I'm going to supply you in your office, not you coming to buy. They will be very, very happy. Or you have a farm. That you supply or you produce egg. You want to say, okay, I will be supplying this egg to you in your hotels, in your big shops. Now you're talking about supplying them in 30, 40 crates, not maybe 2 or 3 crates. Your business will start moving. Or you have pigs Like a partner came the other day and discussed on pigs. You can go to these hotels. There's some hotels that have barbecue. That in that barbecue, all they do in the barbecue is pigs. That's okay. I'm going to supply you. I'm going to butcher the pig by myself if you want, or you just come to my farm, point the pigs you want to buy. We mark them for you. We butcher it, clean it, and we supply you in your work in your hotel. The same thing with goat or whatever that you are doing. At the end of the day, that will reduce the level of debt going in, and also it will increase your sales as a people. So these are the ideas that I said after the election that I was going to bring to the front burner for the governor of Edo State, Governor Obaseki, and everyone that cares to listen and hear me. I don't have the idea. That's why I'm bringing in other people who also have the same idea with me. Okay, guys, like me right now, when it comes to food, cooking food, call me. I can cook anything. Okay? I can turn bitter leaf to sweet leaf. Yeah. So when it comes to making, listen, we can do that. That's not even a problem. Do you know with 1.4 million naira, with 1.4 million naira, Messi, you can actually make what's it called? With 2.4 million, you can make a solar power that can take 3 deep freezers only. 2.4 million. You're going to make a solar power that can take 3 big deep freezers. 3 of them. 24 hours light, you get it. 24 hours light, you get it. So you can easily start preserving based on the quantity you are selling. If you bring an order to me for tomorrow, I'm going to kill it today. They put everything in, arrange it to look beautiful. They put it in the freezer. The light is already working in the farm or in the country. Okay, like I can make all kind of ice cream. Do you know today we have a lot of mangoes we throw away? I can make ice cream with mango, gluten free and lactose free mango. I can make ice cream with any kind of fruit at all, even orange, pineapple, even coconut. But these are things we actually have in essence. And if you go to Ice Mart, is it not Ice Mart? What is it called? Is it Mart Ice or Ice Mart? Matters or Ice? No, I know. No, I'm telling you that if Matters or Ice Mart, one of the two, I don't know the name they call it. Please somebody help me. Is it Matters or Ice Mart? It's Matters now. Malt Eyes. Malt Eyes. We call it Malt Eyes. Now, if you go there, they sell these ice creams. Thank you, sir. Very expensive. But do you know that this ice cream they sell, there is nothing in it. It's just milk. I don't know if they use natural milk. Yeah, we can call in. We can call into the program. Yeah, we can call in. Yeah. I don't know if they use natural milk. Okay, it's just milk, sugar, and the fat from pig. Milk, sugar, and the fat from pig. You know what we call that's just all. Milk, sugar, and the fat from pig. That's it. That's what they use in making the ice cream. They sell very exorbitantly. But if you have an idea, just like people like me, who do have an idea of how these have been made, all we just need is governments coming to say, guys, we need you guys to come aboard. This is what the government can do, that we can reduce the cost of some of these things. That's why you see Europe, you see an ice cream we sell for ×4 in Nigeria. It's being sold for less than nothing here in Europe, because there is a lot of competition. You can. That's what I'm saying. Now you are just giving now a market strategy. Winner one. Now, listen? Like I said, do you know in Nigeria today, if you have an hotel in Nigeria, the Nigerian system of hotel had never actually been. Is a virgin? Is a virgin business? I'm going to say one thing. You have a farm in Nigeria, for example. You are doing this very particular business that I start talking about today. And do you know you can go to an hotel and tell him, okay, sir, do you know what? If you have an hotel and they are paying 10,000 naira per night, okay, you can make it 10,500. Are they Stockholm? You can make it 10,500 per night. Tell them 10,500 including breakfast. Business strategy. That's how you can market now. Now, having said that, then what are you going to give to them as breakfast? 1 egg is 50 naira. 2 eggs is 100 naira. One small spoon of coffee, tea, or milk, depending on the one they want, is about 20 naira. That's already 240. A slice of bread is 550. And one slice of bread has about, if you are giving it 3 per person, per lodger, you can have one big loaf, the way they call the luxurious loaf. You can have it for close to 20 lodgers. You can have it close to 20 lodgers. So, and you already sold 550 for 20 people. So if you calculate the money, you say it's already 240 plus less than 10 crowns. 10 naira. That would be 250. But they are paying 550. They are paying 500 naira on top of the 10,000. So right there and there, guys, you've already made money by also giving the people some level of as if you are helping them. That is marketing. Then how do you not come in? You will not come in with your own sugar now. They will not tell them, this is a well-organized sugar that you need to eat and you get fine. When I work here as a chef, if you come to our kitchen, you know the first thing we do? I said, good evening, sir. Welcome to the kitchen. Welcome to Scandic Hotels. Today's menu is going to be this. It is natural. It is organic. No chemical. No artificial color. No artificial this. No artificial that. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, processing the organic food. No, they will do the processing from the nut already dried. All you need to do is to grind. So they will do the processing. All you need to do is to do the grinding, then filter. This can be done manually by 2 or 3 persons that you have employed. By this grinding machine, they use the grinding what is it called? Pepper. The one they use in grinding corn also. Just buy the same. That's what you need. Buy one, then get a very good filter, a big one, and you are done to go. With this very one, I know even 2 rooms. If you have a self-contained in your house, it's ready for you to kick off this very particular business. That's it, guys. It's as easy as that. So it is just all about initiative. What am I going to do to change the narrative that is on ground? That is the best way to go, guys. With these 2, even this last one that you brought now is even more better for me because of the health implication to those of them that are having diabetics. You can even speak to people when you're going to say. Speak to them. You can even put on a motto with a loudspeaker and they begin to tell you the health implications, the health advantage of this very particular sugar that you are producing. It's organic. It's 100% organic. That's what I'm just saying now. That's marketing. The marketing strategy is you being able to tell the people what is the benefit of them eating this sugar. That's the marketing. I just said now, it helps in fighting anyone that are diabetic. If you're old in age, when you're above 40, you are being advised not to even eat sugar anymore, the regular sugar. You're being advised to take milk instead. Honey instead. So these are things you're going to make them to understand why they should have this. And being that science has already proven it, doctors will start recommending after you have done a lot of publicity on it with little or no cost. One speaker, one app in your car, one microphone, your workers is get to go. With the thing in their motto, they're on the street, making just the way they sell everything in Nigeria. You know, there was a day, I don't know how many of you know, there was a time at Oluku where an Oma Jeep, they used an Oma Jeep to be selling things at Oluku Junction in Benin City there. There was a time, there was a guy who was always there with an Oma Jeep. The guy made so much money. Crazy money. Market strategy. He used an Oma Jeep as a store. He drives down there every morning, packed the Oma Jeep there, and put his goods on it. People are even wanted to buy. So, guys, there are many things. Yeah, my brother, popcorn. Listen, do you also know that this very corn now is one thing that we also have thrown away? Go and see how much they stop corn. Go and see how much they use in selling popcorn in Nigeria. It's Big Man food. Big Man food. Not popcorn before Nigeria. Big Man food. Big Man food. Because we have actually allowed everything we are giving China everything. Very soon China will start even giving us a body to help us arrange our wife. Very soon. We are just give them everything. These are things we can do with little or no cost. By case of all living abroad. We can actually invest in some of these things and we build the economy up. Like now, do you know that in Ikwabo there is one chicken processing plant? They just built in Ikwabo now. What chicken, and that means very soon, chicken. They will start demanding for chicken from every other neighboring state in the South. Very soon, in high demand. Because their chicken can process, I think they can process 100,000 chickens in a day. So very soon, they will start demanding for chickens in high demand from all the neighboring states in the Niger Delta. Very soon, even in the east. We are getting to that place now. It's a large hall where chickens can be what's it called? Yeah, I know, sir. I know. It's very, very good now. It's even more lighter than Panayam. Pounded corn, pounded rice. Pounded rice is very, very expensive now. Very expensive, pounded rice. We know that. Even this corn, we also use it to mix food. Yeah, if I want to thicken food, we use corn. For people who are gluten intolerant, because there are people who, when they eat anything like flour, they'll get sick. So, do you know that people don't even know that in Nigeria? That's some of the things. That is what we call market strategy. If I'm coming home now to do business, to do a restaurant, brother, I promise you, in 1 year, I'm going to be running in money. I'm not joking. Because I have so much, not just about cooking alone. I know all the things that food is involving. If you are sick, I know the kind of food you need to eat. If you eat, you have reaction. I know, I will immediately tell you what is the cause of your reaction. That's the truth. Thank you, you white. I to talk. God bless you, sir. So all these things are things that we can put together as a business strategy to go home and invest. Like if you have a mother who is from 50 years, she's not supposed to eat pallium anymore because it doesn't digest so fast. You know why? You know why we are big tummy in Nigeria? Do you know why? It's eba pallium and rice. They have so much carbohydrates in it. That's why when we eat, our belly is so big, we think it's not enjoyment. It's not enjoyment. It's not enjoyment, my brother. This corn flour, which we call powdered corn flour, what is it called again? Plantain flours, rice flours. These are food that when you eat it, it's very light. It goes away, and the helps because they have a lot of iron in them. They help to nourish the body. These are market strategies. That things you can tell people when you are selling. The health implication of what you are giving to them. With that, you see people begin to understand that not every food you eat. You know, in Nigeria today, 60 years old man will carry meat, red meat, pack them for plate, they chop. It's not enjoyment. Bros, you are killing yourself. It's not enjoyment. The man you are 40 years and above, every food you must eat must be chicken, fish, or pig. Chicken, fish, or pig. 40 years and above. Red meat is not good for you. People don't know, bros. They don't know. People eat cow. It's big mortality. They'll pack it there. They'll pack cow on one. You know, these are things you can do to be able to convince the people into what you are already planning to do. Do you also know, sir? You know what I said is easy. Most of those cows that this malam drive around, the raw milk, we throw it away. You also know that you can process those raw milk. Easy and pure. Milk it up, take it home, cook it up to another degree with a thermometer. When it's 100 degree, take it down, put it in the fridge, cool it down, seal it up, seal it, put it in the fridge. You know you can use that milk to cook food. Very, very hygienic food. If you want to take away the lactose from the milk, you cook the meat to a point that the milk is not like it's burning. All the lactose has already gone down. You seal it. Put it in the fridge. The people that have lactose intolerance can drink the milk. So these are things, these are ways to be able to sell your product to people. You must know the health advantage of the food you are producing. This is why we lose mostly in Africa. Don't do what a lot of people are doing. Do your own investigation. Get innovation. Not like, oh, what you consider concerning amigo? This guy said, I know sometimes all these guys, this is not politics. We are not playing politics here now. Whether now you while they call you, can you just go away, please? If you're government amigo, we are not playing politics here. God, just walk out, come on for this place. That's why you people are so dull. We are talking about something good. We are talking about politics here. So this is the reason why you must create your own innovation. Are you a farmer? Create your own innovation. Do something different from what is in the market. Like you said, now you have bakery, you now have the sorted, the garlic, the ginger, the pepper, the whatever, that's innovation. It makes, if people don't want to buy, can I see, okay, let me just try this one with pepper. Let me try this one with garlic and all that. You going. Or you have maybe like chicken. We always in chicken we roast chicken. That's all we do. Roast chicken or fried chicken. But have you ever eaten a chicken that you have to marinate with egg, breadcrumbs, and flour? Then you marinate them together. Then before you fry. Innovation. You can put that in your restaurant. You're going to make more money. It's not in the market. People don't buy it. I mean, people don't sell it. You are eating chicken, but in another way processed. This is the way you can actually make money from whatever you are doing. Yeah, mommy, that's what I'm saying now. You know, in Africa, we don't believe in freezing corns. We don't believe in freezing corns. But in Europe, we freeze corn. So we can also come back home. We are not in diaspora now. We cannot come back home, buy corn from the market women, peel them, and put them in bags, vacuum them, and put them in the freezer. Yeah. Like this boy who sell fish. They have cold room. It's always frozen. It's always frozen. They put them in the freezer. Then when it comes for you to sell, you bring them after selling from the bags. You will not put it on to the people. Big man will go to buy it. Because you are coming with something different, something new. Do you know? Because as a guy who cooked before, sometimes we'll just go and buy tomatoes, maybe 50 cartons of this 2 kilo cartons of tomatoes. We just buy them, grind them all up, cook them, steam them, they put them in packs and put them into the freezer. Straight. Or if you cook them, if you steam them and cook them, after you cook them, put them and cook them, they don't get bad. Really good cooking. This is what we do. Just put them in freezers. Just go pick them up. So these are ideas we can actually bring home. That then people can start creating even what do you call them? Solar. Because somebody can say to build a solar house, because people will not come there now and start putting their goods there, and they will be paying him for the services rendered to them. There are ways of which we can make money, but we must start with an innovation from the beginning. That's the truth, guys. Don't do. I don't even know what he's saying. If I don't live in Europe, I live in Africa. What is your problem? how we are they live concern you? And they talk about that, they talk about where they live. So this people say their matter they tire me. Yeah, bros. I have worked so very long here. When I was working, I wasn't just working. I was working, gathering all. As far as food is concerned, I know what I can do. Do you know in Nigeria today? Let me shock you. You know in Sweden, yeah. Do you know in Sweden, yeah? They will buy yam and plantain. They will peel it. Peel the yam. Put it in rubber, vacuum it, put it in the freezer. We buy them from the store, peeled. Already peeled. That's what we do. We buy them, this yam, from the store, already peeled. They're very expensive anyways, because it's not their food. You know why they peel them? Because so that it will not get bad. We don't know in Africa. We don't know. They'll put them in the fridge. Fresh. If you want to cook it, they'll take it out from the vacuum bags, Put it in the water. Have sugar if you want to put sugar. Have salt if you want to put salt. Cook it up. It will be it will taste the same way like the fresh yam. The same to plantain. These are innovations. That is not in existence because we don't think like that. If you start thinking in this manner, in this attitude, you see that, listen, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm saying now, man. That's what I'm saying now. If paraventure we all start agreeing, for example, we start agreeing, mommy, that's why I decided to go and build a big factory, like a warehouse, like a cold room, where I can come now and rent a store. The store is just cold room, where I can put all my goods into, and I pay her little money. That's her job. She does no other job. So she gives me constant electricity to take care of my goods. I come in the morning, pick the goods I want to pick, take it to my shop. Okay? Take it to my shop. Then I will start working. She get paid for services rendered to me. I get paid for the service I render to the people. Because she's not the only one. Now, maybe she built about 100 kind of stores where she now have, as a way of taking care of our products. So it means if it costs 500,000 in a month, I mean, we are paying 5,000 naira in a month. You see that now? If it costs 500,000 in a month, it means we are paying that 5,000 in a month. To us, it's nothing. To us, it's making money. To us, we are spending nothing. So if we try to put the price of 5,000 into what we are selling, it will not even affect the people. Yet things are working perfectly. This is the way economy grows. That was why in Benin, I mean, in Sweden, for example, now there are people who the farmers take their goods to when they have harvested. These ones are not the ones who now sell to the companies, the wholesalers, which are the hotels and other places where they can buy. Okay, so this is the way and manner you can actually run a business. That's why I was talking about cooperative. The best cooperative I was talking about is not people bringing money together. No, let us have an idea together. You have a restaurant, I have a farm. We can collaborate. You're from Europe. So if you're going to buy your egg from the shop, from the market, call me. I can supply to you. You need chickens. And maybe I have chickens. I can supply your chickens. And so on and so forth. By so doing, there is a flow of income. And those things will start moving. Nigeria will become a better place. Thank you, guys. Any more question? One more question or two questions before I go? I have 7 minutes to go. I have been sitting here since 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, I've been sitting here. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm really trying. Thank you, my brother. I guess it's small. They be saying that money I not get. I guess it's small. They be saying that money I not get money. If I get small money, I for know what I for don't do. These are places the Chinese are taking advantage of Nigeria, taking advantage of us. They know they think that we are very dull. We are senseless people. So they just take advantage of it and begin to treat us the way they want. And maybe do you know that this what is it called? This watermelon. Watermelon. Do you know watermelon? Do you know the back of watermelon? When you eat watermelon, that back, that green one, it can be used to also produce something. Eggshell, egg that will peel egg and throw it away. You can use it to produce things. Eggshell. So there are many different things that we just waste that you need to actually start thinking on how to use. We just throw them away. If you go to our dustbin, everywhere is Jesus Christ. These things are workable. There are things you can use them for here and there. Just have the idea. Start thinking. Okay. Thank you, guys. See you tomorrow again. I need to go and sleep now. See you tomorrow again, 8 o'clock, as we come out again to discuss more on what is happening in Nigeria and also to do some analysis on what the event of today. You know, we are not getting in now to tomorrow news. We'll start getting them in, and then we're going to, you know, deal with them the way they come. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you all. God bless you very, very well. Okay. Who you at? When will the pastor on the line? Very soon, sir. Don't worry. When will you and pastor give us like? Very soon. Very soon. This guy, the election will lose, never see come up for your high. I beg all the CPM member. I'm gonna leave election, but the election that pass. I'm not saying years, then you know, before years again. Now 3 years plus, now I remember to come up for government. But more than your manage. More than manage to come out, I beg. Just manage the bearing. Thank you, guys. Let's share this video, please. Let's just share this video so that people can get to know about what we are saying. God bless you guys.